Physical Computing with Digital Maker at Aberdeen Grammar 2024. As part of the Aberdeen Grammar's Project Week, Digital Maker ran a 5-day workshop using BBC microbits and electronics with pupils aged 14 and above. On the first day, we introduced the microbits onboard functions and features, as well as breaking out the pins, where we added external inputs and outputs, all controlled by MakeCode's drag-and-drop block programming. Day 2 focused on more advanced external outputs like motors, servos and distance sensors. The pupils learned how to wire up circuits to the pins and how to load in extensions to enable the wide range of third-party components. Day 3 was spent thinking and planning what the teams would build after their time spent playing and learning how the microbits work. With a table full of electronic components and materials, the team started to add the elements together that would satisfy the challenge of moving a ball without touching it. The teams worked well together. Team members were tasked to make various elements of their build: chassis, lighting, motor controls and more. Time flew as everyone got stuck into their work. It was great to see the teams talking about the issues that came from the frequent testing. Conversations, debate and robust arguments were had about various aspects of their creations. Day 4 was spent honing the builds and testing. If teams were successful in completing an element of the build, they were challenged to add more components and to be creative with how it was used in the project. Some of the teams found limitations or problems with various pins or power supplies, which was all down to their testing and observations. Day 5 was the final day with a few hours of finishing and testing time, all ready for presentations and team showcases, where everyone got the chance to say what they did in their teams. Things they discovered, problems they encountered, solutions they arrived at, or any changes or different approaches they would have taken if they could do it again. 3 teams made wheeled remote-controlled vehicles that would trap and move the ball with various bonus elements like lights, distance sensors and potentiometers. 1 team made a roller coaster using good old gravity and a nudge to get that ball moving. Everyone said how much fun they'd had and how quickly time had passed, and they'd love to spend more time making cool things with microbits. A big thank you to Aberdeen Grammar for having Digital Maker for their Projects Week. It was fantastic.